Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek, and this is my little YouTube video to let you know that all 8 episodes, all 10 episodes I should say, of Series 8 of Taskmaster are now live and available to watch out all over on Patreon. So if you look in the video description below, you will see the links for all of those episodes. And I will hopefully be able to put in a little bit of my post series thoughts as well down below, so you'll be able to get an overview of those. But as a general rule of thumb, this was an absolutely fantastic series. I really loved the team. There was a couple of awkward moments between a couple of the celebrities in this particular one, but it was still a very, very, very solid series throughout. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy all of these 10 episodes. They look happy, but inside, I bet they're all, well, at least Joe, at the very least, is like, thank God that's all over, and I never have to see or deal with these people ever again. Because I could just tell how frustrated he was getting, like insanely frustrated, clearly, with that one. I'm trying to find where are we. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I mean, like compared to, I can't remember which series it was. Might have been Series 7, might have been 6, 5, 4, 3. I can't remember. It was one of them, but I remember saying when they all kind of came together at the end, it was like clearly that one was such a great bond. You know, that particular series, whichever one it was, might have been the one that Lisa Tyler might have been that one if I remember rightly. For this series, I didn't feel that there was that connection in the same way. There was a bit of antagonistic feelings. I think there was a couple of people who definitely had frustrations in their heads, and that's nothing wrong. You know, I would probably be the same as like Joe, like the rant that he went on is exactly the kind of rant that I would go on, and that's why I would probably be a very funny contestant, because I would be just so frustrated a lot of the time, you know, with how some people manage to skirt their way around it. Because sometimes I think, like, when I look at these tasks before I watch them, I can come up with some clever theories behind them, and then others I'm like, I can't think of anything. I'll just do the most obvious thing. But then it would frustrate me, probably with myself a little bit, that I didn't manage to think of something good. So that's probably why I'd be a bit more frustrated at the fact that they did come up with something witty, and I'd just kind of turn around. So yeah. So yeah, great series. As always, you know, I never tire of watching this show. You know, obviously it's been nearly a year since I watched Series 7 to this one, so I'll try not to leave it as long next time. The problem is, obviously, it's a long series to record. 10 episodes, hour long, so 10 hours to put to doing this. Obviously, I've literally done it this whole weekend to just try and put it all together. And the plan, the idea, if all comes together, I'm quite possibly going to release this when I go on holiday to Egypt, because obviously I'll be away for 2 weeks. So that it's a way that you guys can still have a decent amount of content with me, even though I'm not in the country. Because last week I just did a sort of 2 week sort of break, but I want to give you something this year. So when we eventually get round to doing series 9, which I think would have actually been one of the last series before COVID, because series 9 is saying it aired around about September 2019. Basically September to November of 2019, and then series 10 was October to December of 2020. So it was the first time that they the last time they would have done it in the studio before, presumably they would have had to have put some sort of social distancing kind of thing. So that will be interesting, I think, when we get to series 10. It'll be interesting to see how the tasks get adapted for the very understandably kind of social distancing rules and stuff that would have had to have been in place at the time. And I wonder if they would have done that without a studio audience, because October, we were getting into the peak of it again, weren't we? So quite possibly no studio audience there. We'll have to see when the time comes for that. But for series 9, who do we have in it? So looking at the list, we've got David Baddiel, Ed Gamble, Joe Brand, Katie Wicks. Yes, Katie Wicks of she's been in Torchwood. She's been in, of course, Not Going Out. She's been in Ted Lasso. She's been in Ghost. So 3 different shows on the channel she has been featured in. For this. And then Rose Matafeo. I don't know who she is. The others I more know of. Katie Wicks also I know very well. Rose Matafeo, I haven't got a clue who she is. Let's have a quick look actually. Rose I can't even spell Matafeo. She's New Zealand. She's a New Zealander. She's Zealanderish. What's the colloquial term for someone who's from English, Scottish, whatever? Is it New Zealandish? Is that what it is? She's new. Well, there we go. Rose Matafeo is New Zealand. I can't even say it now. I keep trying to say New Zealandish. There we go. Bloody hell. I'm clearly just wiped out here, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone who's joined in. Please do make sure you obviously do put in an entry for all of the 10 tasks, even if you keep it silly and light. Everything, it doesn't really matter. It's a bit of fun at the end of the day. But I'll give a prize to the person who I think's done best with it. So come on, guys. Put your suggestions in the comments for all of the 10 tasks. What else? Subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications. Join the Patreon if you want to get the early access. That's going to do it for now. Thank you once again, as always. And for now, until next time in Series 9 of Taskmaster, or whatever else you're going to watch, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.